Attorney General Hector Balderas is looking to increase public safety efforts in southern New Mexico. One initiative calls for a 4-person Medicaid Fraud Task Force in the Las Cruces Office. According to the National Healthcare Anti-Fraud Association, anywhere from 3 to 10% of annual healthcare costs are fraudulent.
New Mexico has two outcomes that are working against it. We're one of the poorest states, and number two, we cannot survive if we don't maximize Medicaid dollars. And you see it in the national government. It's one of the largest areas of fraud. But I have no doubt New Mexico suffers from weak oversight, and it's important that we make sure that those risks out there are mitigated.
Balderas said the federal government is providing close to $350,000 toward the task force, and New Mexico needs to fund the remaining 25%, about $118,000. Balderas says this will help protect Medicaid funds.
Medicaid fraud targets individual bad acts, people who exploit the system, but it also targets bad doctors, medical professionals who are gaming the system. Ultimately, when a family doesn't receive those healthcare dollars, it harms the system, but when they can conduct felony and criminal activity and exploit, they also hurt the economy. So this Medicaid fraud division is something that needs to really hold the line when it comes to public safety.
Balderas is also asking the state legislature for about $208,000 for a mobile digital forensic laboratory vehicle to help fight crimes against children. He says this will especially help in rural areas.
Well, we've been very successful in internet crimes against children at both investigating and convicting child predators, but what we find is that we need increased training to our law enforcement partners, and we need better investigative resources, so this forensic unit will have an ability to do both.
Balderas says New Mexico is second for violent crime in the United States, according to FBI statistics. He says because of this, the state legislature needs to fund public safety initiatives.
We are asking the legislature to truly make an investment in public safety first. We can never have prosperous communities until we have truly safe communities, and I'm asking them to look at strategically investing in law enforcement initiatives that will, one, make communities safer and ultimately reverse some of the horrific trends in outcomes that are impacting education and our economy in New Mexico.
Balderas says both of these initiatives are funded in his budget, and he is asking the legislature to fully approve it. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.